everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Other 99. Today we're going to dive deep into a Sliver General that may just make you rethink your tribal commander deck. Slivers are a powerful tribe in EDH since most of your utility can be found printed on at least one sliver, which means all of your slivers now have that utility. It has some obvious advantages, and therefore slivers are a great choice when looking to build a tribal-themed EDH. Many sliver decks use Sliver Queen as their general, allowing them to make more and more monstrous slivers to add to the enter the battlefield effects and the other powers compiled throughout the game. The deck we're going to look at today, however, uses Sliver Legion, a card that kicks plenty of ass and does so at about half the cost to your wallet as Sliver Queen. Sliver Legion brings an incredible amount of explosiveness to the table and can take you from a bad or mediocre board position to tearing someone's face off in no time. The additional toughness protects your slivers in combat and from damage-based wrath effects. The cards in this deck fall into three categories: slivers, cards that make those slivers good, and cards to make the process of getting all those slivers into play as smooth as possible. We'll look at the key pieces of the deck first. Harmonic Sliver works as the primary utility dude for your sliver army, making every sliver into useful artifact and enchantment removal. Crystalline Sliver gives your army Shroud, which forces opponents to clear the board in order to answer the threat. Hibernation Sliver allows you to save the important guys from what slivers hate the most: Wrath cards. Steely Resolve helps protect your slivers from removal, and Eldrazi Monument makes them all indestructible. Sliver Overlord is the ultimate tutor for the deck, allowing you to hunt up the silver bullet for whatever it is that you may be facing down. Shifting Sliver gives your Legion a bit of pseudo-evasion for the coming beats. Brood, Fury, and Virulent Sliver are all guys that hit the battlefield and make almost any attack a game-ending event if left unblocked. A deck this devoted to playing dudes needs a way to keep drawing more to play, and Distant Melody and Slate of Ancestry help with that. In addition to Sliver Overlord, this deck also uses Door of Destinies and Coat of Arms as more ways to pump slivers. Aside from your run-of-the-mill beatdown, the deck packs three very important game-ending cards: Living Death, Patriarch's Bidding, and Genesis Wave. They are all cards that are powerful enough on their own, but Living Death and Patriarch's Bidding become even better with Tunnel Vision. A Tunnel Vision naming either one of these cards fills your yard with plenty of slivers to resurrect. This interaction, although powerful, can be blown out by graveyard hate. It is therefore essential that you play the Tunnel Vision and Mass Resurrection spell in the same turn. The rest of the cards in the deck help it get where it needs to be. For ramp and acceleration, we have Armillary Sphere, Cultivate, Darksteel Ingot, Skyshroud Claim, and Aether Vial. In the getting rid of pesky threats department, we have Path to Exile, Putrefy, and Swords to Plowshares. For some more draw power, we get Phyrexian Arena, Sensei's Divining Top, and Aristic Study. And in other utility, Phyrexian Reclamation, Rite of Replication, Wild Pair, and Hibernation's End. The rest of the deck involves slivers, slivers, and more slivers: Amoeboid Changeling, Bone Splitter Sliver, Clot Sliver, Crypt Sliver, Essence Sliver, Frenetic Sliver, Fungus Sliver, Gemhide Sliver, Heart Sliver, Homing Sliver, Mesmeric Sliver, Might Sliver, Mirror Entity, Muscle Sliver, Necrotic Sliver, Opaline Sliver, Pulmonic Sliver, Quick Sliver, Sedge Sliver, Sidewinder Sliver, Sinew Sliver, Spectral Sliver, Spinneret Sliver, Synapse Sliver, Synchronous Sliver, Telekinetic Sliver, Toxin Sliver, Two-Headed Sliver, Ward Sliver, and Winged Sliver. And finally, for our mana base, we have Arid Mesa, Blood Crypt, Breeding Pool, Clifftop Retreat, Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Flooded Strand, Ghost Quarter, Godless Shrine, Hallowed Fountain, Hinterland Harbor, Compulsion Forest, Marsh Flats, Misty Rainforest, Mystic Gate, Overgrown Tomb, Sacred Foundry, Scalding Tarn, Steam Vents, Stomping Ground, Strip Mine, Temple Garden, Temple of the False God, Verdant Catacombs, Water Grave, Woodland Cemetery, 2 Swamp, 1 Plains, 2 Mountains, 3 Islands, and 2 Forests. Even with an awesome combo, the deck still relies primarily on beatdown to win the game. So why would you want to sleeve this deck up and play it? Well, here are the pros and cons of the deck. You'd want to play this deck if you like turning mana sideways and breaking stuff, if you love fast, explosive play, if you want to play with ultra cool slivers, and if you want an uncommon deck type with an uncommon tribal creature type. You don't want to play this deck if wraths make your soul hurt, if you don't want it to be hard to recover from focused hate, and if you don't want a deck where it's kind of easy to run out of gas. Well, thanks for watching this episode of The Other 99. I hope this video gives you a new outlook on slivers and EDH and inspires you to make your own sliver build. Oh, and an announcement. I'm moving to a weekly update schedule where I will have a regular Other 99 episode every other week and an EDH gameplay video every other week. Oftentimes the gameplay videos will feature decks that I have covered in the past, so look forward to seeing those decks in action. If you liked this video, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching.